We've been telling you there are three languages which we have today, but two languages, but actually there are three languages. So up till now you've heard English, you've heard German, and now you're going to hear Irish. Bell Kelly! Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
Hello! Hello, my name is Mel. I'm from Ireland.
Hi, Mel.
Ukrainians, everywhere you go. Ireland is where the rain comes from the side, where the grass has 50 shades of green. And the men spend too much time with their sheep. I didn't want to leave, but there was no work. And I didn't want to end up starving on the street, or end up in a table dancing bar, or have to sell my sheep. Actually, nobody wanted me in a table dancing bar, but they all wanted my sheep. So in terms of work, I had two choices: England or Germany. But England, come on. Or Germany. So, as a mature and responsible adult, I make my decisions in a mature and responsible way. I flipped a coin. Heads, England. Tails, Germany. Heads, England. Best 2 out of 3. Hey, heads, tails, Germany, 1-1. Last throw. Tails, Germany! When I first came to Germany, one of the big differences I noticed was the punctuality. Pünktlichkeit. In Ireland, there is no point in being on time. There's nobody there to see you. For us, it's more about guessing how late the other person is going to be. When I started my first job, my boss said to me, "Do you know what time we start here in the morning at?" No idea. I've never been here that early. He said, "You've been late 5 times this week. Do you know what that means?" Yeah, it's Friday. One day I was going to work. I was standing on the platform waiting for the train. The train was a little bit late. And I noticed all this fuss and pandemonium and stress on the platform. People were on the phone getting angry, stomping up and down. The train is going to be late. The train is late. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This would never happen in Ireland. We don't have any trains. So when the train eventually arrived, 2 minutes late, there was a huge queue, and the way we queue in Ireland is different. It's you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. No wonder we never get anything done. But here in Germany, it's different. In with the elbows. In with the head. There's a space. Let's go for it. And that's just the grannies. So then, when the train arrived, sitting on the train, I noticed another difference on the train, is the eye contact. And in Ireland, the eye contact, we're very nervous about eye contact because it's dangerous. If somebody looks at you for a second or more, it means they want to give you a fight, or a kiss, or both. So in Ireland, nobody ever looked at me. Not even for a second, or a half second, or a millisecond. Especially not the girls. Oh, you've got the idea. But on the train, all the girls were looking at me for a half second. And why wouldn't they be? But then I realised all the men were looking at me too. Hey, that was a joke. I was only joking. Don't get encouraged. And in work, I notice a big difference at lunchtime. In lunchtime, in Ireland, when we sit down for lunch, it's just noise. Noise, noise, noise. And people talk about the important things in life, like the weather. And then there's more noise. But when you sit down for lunch in Germany, silence. More silence. Eye contact. Then the conversation starts about one of the biggest pleasures in life, travel to work. And then there's more silence. And more silence. And then the conversation starts again. It took me a while to figure out what was actually happening. They were thinking about what they were going to say before they actually said it. This was a completely new concept for me. I only know what I'm thinking about after I've heard myself say it. But last year, they did a survey to see which European country had the sexiest male voice. So which country won? Ireland. Yeah! What? What'd you say? Ireland. Ireland, yes! They also did a survey to see which country had the ugliest men. Which country won? Ireland. Thank you for your support, guys. But you're right. So sexy voice, ugly, that makes us good at one thing and one thing only. Radio. Well, drinking too, yes. Telephone sex. So somehow I managed to get myself a girlfriend. That deserves a clap. I have been with her for the sex. On our first date, she said to me, "Relax, it'll just be dinner. There will be no sex." I thought, that sounds like every date I've ever had. Then we moved on to the courting stage. That's that cute, romantic stage at the start of a relationship where the girl is trying to decide if she can do better. She said to me, "I'll give you unconditional love, bedingungslos Liebe, when you deserve it." So I needed to buy her a present. I went to the shop assistant. "I want a present. Can you give me something cheap?" The shop assistant said, €50. No, much cheaper. Shop assistant said, €20. No, much cheaper again. The shop assistant gave me a mirror. Recently, we moved in together. It's great, it's great, it's great. If I keep on saying it, I'll start to believe it. They say a man doesn't understand life till he lives together with a woman. And then, it's too late. I was looking forward to 50 Shades of Grey. What? I was looking forward to 50 Shades of Grey. Whoa. Instead, I got Desperate Housewives. But I found out that women are extremely intelligent. No joke. Really intelligent. I came home last week and she said, "I've killed 5 flies. 3 were male and 2 were female." Male? Female flies? She said, yeah. 3 were on the beer, and 2 were on the phone. Before we moved in, I used to think I was happy. Now, I don't think. That's it, I don't think. She says to me, you can have an opinion, but you're still wrong. Don't tell me what to do, I know what I'm doing. By the way, how'd you turn on the washing machine? So we've had big changes. She said to me before we moved in there would be no changes. She meant no changes for her. Big changes for me. Clean apartment, clean clothes, daily showers, even if I need them or not. And I had to get rid of the sheep. And talking of showers, being Irish, we're very shy about being naked. And she hadn't seen me naked before. Then I'll take a shower. And so as I took off my socks, she said, what's that thing on your foot? I said, it's polio. She said, polio? Do you mean polio? I said, no, it's just on my toes. It's tolio. And then I took off my trousers and she said, what's that on your knees? I said, that's measles. It's just on my knees. And then I took off my underpants and she said, ah, I see, you also had smallpox. But there's been big changes. There's been the mood swings, the ups, the downs, the kicking and the screaming. That's just me. She said, I said to her, I just want you to be happy. I thought you were happy. She said, yes, but that was 10 minutes ago. We've taken fighting now to a new level. We can even fight about whether we're fighting or not fighting. I haven't spoken to her for 3 days. I didn't want to interrupt her. But as a mature and responsible adult, I deal with my problems in a mature and responsible way. I rang my mother. She said, don't worry, relax. It will get better with time. And I said, but. And she said, but what? But what will I do with the body?